What up, guys? This is Casey Israel again, and today I'm going to show off some of the stuff that I picked up for the last week or so. I was meaning to do this Sunday, but then I had a game coming in through the mail. So Monday, I was like, okay, I'm going to do it this day. And then I looked up, I had two more stuff to come in through the mail. So I was like, okay, so we'll do it Tuesday. So I have actually three things to unbox. Well, unpackage, and then two other games. One of them I done. Yeah, one of them I did. Actually, I done review on both of these, but one I done recently, and another one a long time ago. But I will do another one, but a different version. So, I have an idea with the second version, but let's start off with the first package. It's a real so this is what the game comes in. There's a tiny little ass package like that. So what's up, Danimal, and what's up, Steve Callan Clan? So welcome guys. So yeah, look at that. So you think like, look at that. You think that could be a game or not? How small that package is. So I'm opening it up. This one is a weird looking disc game that I saw it looked really, really weird, and I definitely gotta do a review on this. Um it was cheap, and I saw the cover art. It was like it's like some King Tut thing. I have no idea what it is, so I'm definitely got to do a review on this one. And I'm actually starting to collect more of these again. Like I'm trying to get more the cheaper ones, the ones I kind of want though too. So I'm kind of interested to see what the hell this is. Next one came from the same uh the next two came from the same vendor. So I'm showing off. I mean, these are cool things to me. The next after these two unboxing, oh, technically these are unboxing right here. But after that, the next things have Inspector Todd. What's up, man? I'm glad I'm getting some old school people here in my chat nowadays. I kind of really like that. Um, while you guys here, while I'm unboxing this fucking thing, me and the Rose are planning to take over Less Than Serious. Oh, interesting. And we're believing what we're gonna do. Oh, awesome! Look at this. I'm not caring about repairs like that, though. This guy sent me his card. You officially been doxxed. Even though there's no name or anything, it has a QR code. But yeah, me and the Rose is planning to take over Less Than Serious. But we're not gonna be doing it on Tuesday. We're gonna do it on Sunday. We're gonna pretty much take over the Sunday night spot until Drew comes back. That's our plan. Oh, okay. I was wondering what the fuck this was, but it's the one thing that busted that I tossed. I was seeing what the hell this was. And I don't want to toss that. But yeah, we're planning to take over Lesson Serious and do it on Sunday. But oh, this is Load Runner. That's what it is. I was about to pull it out, see what it is, but I can see it kind of right there. This is Load Runner. So yeah, we're planning to do it on Sundays. I don't know when we're planning to start it. So it's gonna be on the Rose channel because he can do this a lot better than I can. I mean, I could go live like this, but I cannot take on Skype calls. But if I can figure out how to, like OBS and shit, then I wouldn't mind doing a show. But right now, it's going to be on the Rose channel. So this is what this Famicom disc game looks like. Looks like like a normal disc drive, like a floppy disk. See if you can guys kind of. It's so bright. I might have to tilt. Well, you guys can't really see it that great because it's so bright, but it says Nintendo right here, and they use that right here. Not only is branding, you can kind of see it when I do that right there, kind of. But not only is branding, that's how they did their piracy because they had to fit in here to work in the system. Yeah, this is the Famicom disc system for Nintendo. And I love these things. They're cool. I really love them. So yeah, that's Load Runner. And I just bought the second one for the disc drive. So that and I bought versus Sight Bike. That'll probably be in a couple weeks or so. Right now there's just nothing really out there, and if there's anything, it's just quite expensive for what I want to get. So wonder how y'all doing today. God dang, come on. Gotta be careful, don't wanna cut myself. Then I'll be like going to work, I'll be like, I have a problem. I've been doing good at work. Like I hadn't really missed days in a while. So I don't want to give a reason to miss any more days. Oh yeah. I mean, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, Danimal. I mean, I just like having the physical copy of these stuff. And I understand, dude, I got the Pocky Box that does the same thing that has like 50,000 games on it, and I like it. I mean, I don't like the controller it comes with, but you can use a PS3 controller, you can use a PS4 controller. I assume the same thing with PS5, and I guarantee you probably, yeah, it's the same guy. He sent me, should have figured the same guy had the same package. This one is baseball. And it looks like this is double sided too. And what's interesting, this guy kept the tape on there, so uh, it wouldn't move. And I gotta give this guy a good review. Ooh, yeah, baseball takes both sides, A and B. A lot of times they'll have a game that only needs one side, and sometimes they need both sides. And sometimes you'll have a disc with one game and it'll be blank on the other, or sometimes like there's a couple in my collection where it has one on one side and then completely different on the other. Do you know? No, I have no idea about that one. Todd, Inspector Todd. No, I do not know that one. I'm not as a big fan as Super Nintendo. Oh, it's a Super Famicom. That probably tells. That's a better reason why. I mean, I do have some Super Famicom games, but and I don't have a lot of them. I have some. I probably got 20, but in a few in the box. But and what's cool about the Super Nintendo is there are ROMs that there's some of them does. What's cool if you had like the what's called the Hyperkin Retron 5, you could download patches that would translate not only translate stuff from like Japanese to English, they'll take like literally a game Mother 2 for the Super Famicom, and it'll turn that into Earthbound. And that's the only version I don't have. I got Mother 1, 2, and 3. I got a couple ROMs of Earthbound Beginnings on NES, and then the only version of Earthbound I got is on the Wii U. So, but the only thing about the Hyperkin Retron 5, that thing easily breaks. Like I have two of them broken. One of them fried out, and the other one has broken pin on the Sega Genesis section, and it thinks I have more than one cartridge in there. So, and the video game store doesn't want to work on them because I mean they're cool, the things, but they're a piece of shit though. At like they're not made that well. I mean they easily break. So I gave it second try with the newer version, and it's a garbage. So I don't even recommend them anymore. I'm still recommending the original ones, but there's nothing wrong with clone ones. You got a Wii modded? Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, dude, I was thinking about getting my Wii U modded and do the same thing, but I was afraid about Nintendo banning my account. I mean, the Wii shouldn't really matter because who gives a fuck about if you mod your Wii? So, I mean, shoot, people hack their stuff all the time. They hacked the NES Mini, they hacked the Super Nintendo Mini, they hacked the PlayStation. I'm sure they done it with the Sega Genesis version, and then those Game and Watches, they hacked it, but Nintendo got smart and they only put so much memory for like a couple games for the NES games and not much more after that. So you couldn't have the whole library on a tiny Game and Watch. So they were smart enough to figure that shit out. So yeah, I gotta do these reviews. I think that'd be fun to play those. And I can't wait for the other ones with Load Runner 2 and versus Side Bike. So I'm gonna show off this one. I just did a review on this. Is Fatal Fury Special. I actually had this game loose, but I wanted the case. And no, I did not pay $70 for this. I traded my version. Yeah, Neo Geo. The Neo Geo AES. So I paid half of it. My my loose copy paid for half of it. Oh yeah. Watch this. carts are huge. They're bigger than a VHS tape. I have something to compare to this to. This is like an NES game, so it's taller than an NES game, and then wider. It's about a finger long, uh, wider, and then like what 2 fingers more wider on top. I mean, oh yeah, these are definitely like I done a review of oh gosh, which game did I play? The comparison. Oh, that's right, Fire Suplex, and the same game as on the arcade is 3 Count Bout. They're identical. So, but what I hear a lot of times the arcade version to the console version is like 98% accurate. So when I did 3 Count Bout comparison from the arcade and the console, it looked identical. I couldn't tell you anything looked different at all. So it's not like something obvious. So I love these cards. Like if I wonder if I can pull like a VHS tape to show how much comparison that is. I mean, I could like I showed you like the NES game comparison, but I'm gonna see if I can find a VHS tape somewhere. Yeah, there's one right there. I have to pull these out though. I'll just put these over here right now, and I'll put them back. This is what I have in behind the collection is stuff like this. What's up, Tour Capture? Oh, the system. You know what? I don't remember how much the system went for that. It wouldn't shock me if that's what it went for, but clean up your junk. Dude, you're not lying, bro. You think this up here is fine? It looks like shit down here. I still got a few things I need. I'm thinking about doing some of those Pong clone reviews. But so you're not wrong. So I have a WWF VHS tape comparison to the Neo Geo. Dude, it's almost as tall. It's as tall as a VHS tape, but the Neo Geo is about 2 fingers wider. You'll buy my collection for $1. Uh, let me get back to you on that offer. So this is what I have. Like what's behind the Nintendo section is a bunch of WWF uh tapes. I used to collect wrestling tapes before got majorly into wrestling. I mean into video game collecting. And actually what's funny, that shelf that holds all my NES box games right there. I used to hold all my wrestling tapes and DVDs on that. But when I got here, and then when I moved back here and it had a few things on it, I told my mom, I was like, I am repossessing that shelf. So, I mean, it was mine, but I didn't care if she was using it or not. There's a sealed Royal Rumble tape, a beta one. Good God, you serious? Oh, what's my favorite WWF cassette? Oh, You know what? Oh God, I'll tell you what's my favorite bundle. This is when I was graduating in 2000. My graduation present was the WrestleMania bundle. It was one between 1 and 14, and it had its own case. It was I love that fucking thing, but I before it got to like WrestleMania 30, and obviously we're heading close to 40 now. I used to watch all the WrestleManias before the next WrestleMania, but I think we got to the 20s, like mid 20s, I stopped doing that because like it took weeks to do that. What's up, Big Mark? God, SummerSlam on Betamax for wow, that's wild. That is, dude. You know what? I would love to get a Betamax. That and you know what else would be more awesome? Would be I would love to get a laser disc. Dude, I had a chance to get a laser disc player when I was in Pennsylvania. There was this flea market that's no longer there. I don't care. I'll dox my old spot, but it was in a town called Lehigh in Pennsylvania. They had a big flea market. They had more antiques in the front, and there was a ton of junk in the back. But they had Laserdisc, a ton of Laserdisc, and I wished I got into that. That and there was another version, something like Laserdisc, but I think it's called CED or CDE, where it's like Laserdisc, but it has a weird plastic cover. It's something outrageous that I would love to get into that, and I guarantee you, if I ask Frank and say, "Hey, what's your knowledge about like God, what's it called? Film uh formats?" I'm just curious. Eh, VHR, VHS are high market. You should sell and pick up. Eh, see, I mean, I do have a couple VCRs slash DVD around the house. I mean, shit, there's one in the garage that, but I'm afraid to put something like this in, and then the VCR eat my VHS tape. That's what I'm afraid to do, especially something like this, the old WWF Royal Rumble. But yeah, that was Fatal Fury Special. And what's cool, uh, has two PCB boards instead of one. The only I'll show one complaint, but I'll show you the next one. This one, I think I paid the most. I got a bonus. I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'm going for this one. Is King of the Monsters 2. I used to play this one in the arcades, and yes, you can play this version on the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo, and probably on a ton of those compilation games disc, like on the PS2, the Xbox, and wherever. But this is the real deal Holyfield right here. Oh, this is the console version. This one actually has the way better case. Um, you know it's wild how big the freaking cart is, but how small the label is though too. That's what's crazy. And you know what? You don't really run into the American versions either. You're thinking, oh yeah, you see English on there, right? A lot of these you come across, these are Japanese. I mean, shoot, like right there, Japanese could be upside down. I don't know. It looks, but here's the manual. Still has the plastic wrap. So yeah, this case is in pretty fucking good shape. So yeah, this is like the most expensive one I have in the collection. And I'm happy because I was actually gonna pick up Super Baseball 2020. Then I was like, oh, I have so many versions of that anyways. So I was like, screw it. So I decided to get this one for $50 cheaper. And as more I drove home, I was like, you know what? I'm more happy with this one because I really do like King of the Monsters too. And I actually like this version better than the first one. What's up, Butterfly? How's it going? I do got the first one on the arcade board. Let me see if I can reach over here without shit falling. I can't locate it. Where are you? I just saw it for a split second. I'm going blind. Oh, there it is. It was higher up. So, this one looks more plain Jane. This is an arcade board for the Neo Geo. Thank you, Butterfly. So it's plain Jane, but you can't just put this right into your console. You have to have the adapter, like I have one, to play these. But these are a lot more cheaper than the console version because these are more common to come by than these. So these are the console version are way more expensive because they're hard to find. And it was like, God, I try to remember who said that uh, how much those games were. Oh, Inspector Todd said that yeah, you first buy these for $200. So it's like these are what crazy. So I could see why they fetch a pretty penny. And I'm happy for having a lot of these in the collection. Actually, but what's funny, it seems like the ones I have in the collection is more common to come by because I have King of Fighter 94 that I believe I just released that the other day, but or yesterday, but uh I was gonna pick up I was gonna trade that one in and get the other same game, but with the case. But I wasn't happy with the price. It was a little bit too much that I was willing to pay for. Maybe later on, but I'd rather get a few other games. So I appreciate you guys coming by. I can't wait. I really not only I want to play some of these Famicom disc games, I'm definitely gonna try these guys out. One, I gotta check them anyway, see if they work. Two, yeah, check them and then I can leave the review and say, yeah, good seller. But the thing I'm gonna do also be easy is this one. Uh, my day's going good. So what this one is, you plug this in the. You want to play this on your top if you have a top loader like I have. If you put this in the Oh gosh, if you put this in the normal NES, it's gonna be flashing all over. You can kind of see the LED lights right here. I was planning to show this off during Christmas, but I